apologize for the technical issues going on with the phone. I don't know how that, things going on with that. Got the volume up. Appreciate you all for coming back. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to come right back. Man, it's light. Let's see how this can work. Trying to, I gotta get used to doing this horizontal thing. It's not really my cup of tea, but I'm back, man. So I'm gonna continue to talk about the Kamala Harris concerns about Kamala Harris losing the election. This is pretty much a reaction to me. I mean, my reaction to everybody being so concerned and having this anxiety. If you're coming in, guys, please let me know if you can hear me. What's up, LV the Snowman? Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me, LV. Press a 1 if you can hear me. The previous live that I uploaded, people couldn't hear me. So let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, good. You can hear me? All right, good. So now I can continue. Okay. So, guys, appreciate you all for coming again. It's been a while. Again, guys, this is the content that I'm going to be doing. I've decided to start doing, and excuse me for not being live the last few weeks or so on this channel. I should be doing about 3 to 4, vertical lives a week, or I may go on my StreamYard or what have you. And so I'm going to talk about, what I'm basically, an expert at, and that's me with mental health. And so that's what I think people want to hear. That's what people know me for. That's how I start doing this. So I'm going back to the basics. I'm going back to my original type of stuff. Decide to disassociate myself in certain areas because it's just unhealthy. It's just unhealthy areas. And I do appreciate those from those areas that like LV who come about and who's still going to support me. But I'm trying to figure out why are people so angry and upset that Kamala lost. Okay. Kamala did not heavily speak of policy that was going to benefit you at all. We're more concerned about that than the everyday nuances of managing your own mental health. We're worried about Kamala winning, how she's being treated. There are more black women concerned about Kamala Harris navigating being a black woman in a political space than themselves as black women functioning in other spaces of their life, such as, such as their education and employment. Kamala's no different than you. Like, you have to experience the same things that she will. Thank you. Uh-huh. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, it didn't go through on there? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Here you go. All right. So, you're more concerned about her navigating high, executive spaces amongst white men, white women who didn't vote for her, who lied, than your own life. Think about what you have to go through. I'm hearing more women complain. I've seen the men, such as Roland Martin, Van Jones losing his mind, who are more concerned about her losing in their own mental health, their own life, their own well-being. And the reality is that a president. Thank you. A president, any president, I want you all to understand this. No president has a effect on your economic progress. They don't. You do. You're the person. No president can fix your personal issues. No president can fix your financial issues. Um, no president can do that. No president can manage your life. Hey, what's up, Bella Blue? How you doing, Queen? No president. She can't do that for you. No president can fix your relationships, issues with children, kids in general, financial issues. Can't do anything about that. These are things that affect your mental health, your personal relationships, intimacy, relationships with family members, friends, associates, work-related issues. No president can fix that. Bella Blue said, the people I talk to are upset about Trump and not Kamala. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand. They're not upset that she lost, but they're upset. They're upset. They are, well, I'm going to say this. They don't want Trump in, so it kind of works hand in hand. They're upset about her losing. I was not too happy about the way the Democratic Party handled this, because she only had 4 months to win this election. Okay? Now, were you not happy that Trump won? I ain't happy Trump won either. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. And I would never, ever vote for a man that didn't feel that we were good enough to live on his properties. So I don't understand all of this Trump love from black people. I don't understand it one bit. It's almost like people are in this situation like they're trying to prove I don't know what they're trying to prove, how all black people don't vote for the Democratic Party. Like, we're trying to go out our way to show that we are politically diverse. And to me, when I talk about political diversity, I'm speaking in route to voting for your own interests. And as black people, we have certain interests. We have certain interests that's not in line with other groups of people. We have a unique set of circumstances. Shout out to Terry, the Notary Public. We have a unique set of circumstances. We have a unique history. We have unique treatment. And so we vote accordingly. I feel that every black person should vote based on their own interests. And some of those interests are internal interests of us as a people. I have no problem voting for a Republican senator, a Republican congressman, a state senator, state congressman, state representative. I have no problem voting for a Republican mayor, judge, and I voted for a lot of Republican judges in Harris County, Texas, in Houston, for a variety of reasons. Okay? For a variety of reasons. But just because I may mainly vote Democrat doesn't mean that I'm not going to vote Republican, because I will. And I am. And I will continue to do so, as long as I see that person is politically viable. So, regardless of that, a president doesn't control your destiny. Okay? Because I'm going to do my thing regardless of who wins. I'm going to work every day. I'm going to run my business. I am going to function every day. The day-to-day life for me is not going to change because of who's president. It's not. My day-to-day, how I spend my money, how I save money, invest in all those different things, It's not going to change. Bella Blue says first-time home buyers plan for black men, making marijuana legal, women reproduce rights. Okay? Well, women's reproductive rights, all of that stuff. I mean, to be honest with you, you can't really legislate. See, I want y'all to understand this on this abortion topic. See, this is the I want y'all to understand what the con game with that. You can't really legislate reproductive rights. You can't. If somebody wants to partake in a certain procedure, they can, whether you think it's against the law or not. You can never legislate, and you can't control that. TNBN says misogyny comes first. Female president ain't going to happen. Well, tell that to white women. Tell those misogynistic white women who decided not to vote for a woman. Tell those misogynistic white women who lied to you and played in your face. That's who you to blame, because that's who lied. Blame those white women. Blame those white women, okay, who got on CNN, who postured themselves as staunch Kamala Harris supporters, and they lied. And that's facts. Let's talk about those white women, those good old white women. Some about the good old boys. What about the good old girls? Them good old girls lied to y'all. And this is the problem I have with those black women claiming to be feminists. Because these same feminist white women running this con game, lying to y'all, lying to you over and over and over again. Yeah, those good old white women, the good old girls. Those good old girls said that we trust our husbands. Our husbands have partaked in ruling a certain way that works for us. That's why I get to live to be 85, 87 years old. And I have the longest life expectancy than any other group of people in this country. And that's a reason. Okay? That is a reason. And that's the facts. Meanwhile, we're not worried about certain stages of our life where we have not achieved what we wanted to achieve. We're not worried about, keeping ourselves relaxed, keeping our blood pressure low, and health-related issues that affect mental health, and obtaining certain things and dealing with the stresses of being African American or black, the stresses in our community, the PTSD, the trauma. We're not talking about those things. We're worried about one person in office. Those problems will continue. Those problems will continue to manifest itself, regardless if she is president or not. The presidency, although it is an important and it's the most powerful position in the world, is not a dictatorship. There are 3 branches. You got branches of government. And they just can't solely make decisions on their own. the House, you got the Senate, you got the executive branches. You got, you have the judicial, you have our judges, Supreme Court. I'm sorry. You just can't do what you want to do despite what people think. And one of the things that they're mad about, him losing because they're looking at Trump. Yes, the misogyny of Trump. What about the misogyny of white women that refuse to vote for a woman? We already know black women overwhelmingly voted for Kamala. White women lied. Now, did a lot of white women vote for Kamala? Yes, they did. But a lot of white women also voted for Trump. Trump should have not had the amount of white women voting for him that he did. And that's just facts. Let me show you how the fix was in for Trump. Notice Trump never was able to beat a man to become president. Trump beat 2 women because he couldn't beat a man. All of this was rigged. Yes, I'm blaming white women, Jacob Conley, because they lied to black women. They played in black women's face. They constantly reinforcing all this fake feminist ideology that they don't live. It's all a lie. Feminism is nothing but an off branch of racism. And it's a fact. White women lied. They overwhelmingly voted for the second time against a woman. So you gonna sit there and tell me, Jacob, that's funny? That's the truth. They lied and said that they were gonna vote for Hillary. And what happened? They lied to Hillary. Hillary thought white women, her own sisters lied to. If Hillary's own sisters lied to her, what you think they were gonna do for Kamala? Donald Trump has never beaten a man to become president. And that to me tells it all. The fix was in. The fix was in. What's up, Brownsburg? What's up, player? The fix was in for Kamala. And that's what y'all sitting here saying all these things and, oh, she's going to do this. And then you got people like and you know who gets me? Let's talk about the professional black women. The ones who got the college degrees, the advanced degrees like myself, the PhDs, the corporates. Because you are the biggest, you all were the biggest losers. Because we're living in a fantasy world of thinking that Kamala is us. Let's talk about the $20 to $30 million that the Divine Nine donated for campaign ads for Kamala. And if you're in the Divine Nine, I mean, I know you should be embarrassed that you gave all that money. See, this shows how black people are not serious about progressing as a people. You mean to tell me you gave her, you invest, you can get together and you can get together and hone your resources to get political ads for a woman that party would not allow her to do anything for you exclusively? But you couldn't get together and create banks other institutions with that money, $20, $30 million, AKAs, Deltas, Thetas, Zetas, whatever the hell y'all. Oh my God, let me calm down. All of y'all, the Alphas, Kappas, Omegas, y'all put all that money for y'all sister, who ain't been black since she graduated from Howard University. And shout out to the because I'm an HBCU graduate. The Divine Nine. Shame on you. I don't want to hear another, because see, these are my peers. These are people that I deal with on a day-to-day. I'm talking, oh yeah. You know, I went to an HBCU. I got friends who are in fraternities, and I got friends that are in sororities. You gonna tell me you okay? But these same people, we do community work. When I was in school, all I heard Deltas, the Alphas, Kappas talk about was community-orientated work. Black people coming together. I was recruited to be in the Kappas and the Alphas. Well, Darrell, you know, if you join us, you'll always have a job. That was the pitch. You got brotherhood. Man, especially the Alphas. The Alphas was straight up like, look, man, we got people in every corporation and all this. You show them letters, you're going to get that interview. You're going to get that job. I used to hear this all the time. All the time. All of the time. Appreciate 40. I got 43 in the chat. I must be speaking the truth, because I never get these numbers on this chat on this channel. But this for everybody here, this is the rhetoric you're going to hear from me going vertical, talking about real issues. But we're more concerned about that than our own mental health. We're more concerned about our child with behavioral problems. We're more concerned about the IEP plans, the learning disabilities. We got tons of mothers and fathers in here who got children with autism. They're more concerned about this than their child with autism and other communicative disorders and persuasive disorders. People mad and upset. But what about our day-to-day lives? Kamala didn't speak to the average mother. Did Kamala Harris really speak to the average black woman? Or black man who they claimed wasn't going to vote for? Remember all of that stuff they said, oh, black men, what is wrong with black men? They totally polled this whole race election. The research was wrong. The research was wrong. And for anybody new, we got 60 in the chat. If you're new to this channel, this is D. Darrell Life Solutions. I am a licensed professional counselor. I am a mental health expert. I have the credentials. People that know me, that know I do it real big. For those that are new, they know I speak the truth. You can check my content on D. Darrell Live, the D. Darrell sector. But this is my main channel, D. Darrell Life Solutions. Check me out. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe and share this video. Let's get the likes up. We got 54 people here and only 3 likes. I deserve way more likes than this because I'm spitting out gems. Okay? So, the reality is this. There's so many mental health issues in our community. That $30+ million that they gave Kamala is gone. These same professionals like myself, the highly educated, all of the Boule members, all of y'all on up, the 1%ers, those who have jobs at the corporate level, state government, private business, like myself, an entrepreneur. Okay? Where are you in the criticism of how our people respond to political results? Where are you? Because I'm trying to figure out, I am as a 47-year-old black man who just turned 47 last month, I have endured so many presidential elections, and I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over and over. I've been cognizant of political elections since I was 10 years old. Actually, younger than 10. I remember when Ronald Reagan was president, his second election, how he dominated and won almost every state except for one state in '84. I was also very conscious of when George H. Bush won, and when Clinton beat Bush, I was becoming more politically in tune. I had a political in my American history class or something like that. I had an assignment about the Electoral College, and I became more politically knowledgeable from that point on. Okay? And the first time I voted for president was in 96. 95, 96 election to 2000. And I voted for Al Gore. No, I voted for Clinton in his second term. Okay? So the system is put in place for a reason. Shout out to the 73 people that are watching me right now. Appreciate you all for being here. I want to understand, and let's get those likes. So let's get man, come on, we got to get at least 20, 30, half of 73. Come on, guys. Trump has never beaten a woman, has never beaten a man for president. He lost against Biden. One of the reasons why I think the Democrats continued to keep Biden and tried to hide the fact that he was not mentally capable is because they knew a woman couldn't beat Trump. White women are going to vote for white men no matter what. No matter what. Now, they'll get on CNN and lie. They'll get on MSN. At this point, man, let me tell you all something. And I won't, because I hear black women, and you rightfully should be upset. But we got other fish to fry. We as a people, you as black women, my sisters, y'all have more concerning issues than Kamala. Okay? and reproductive rights, because you gonna practice reproductive rights whether it's legal or illegal. So let's say I'm not gonna play these games. No one can make you keep anything that you don't want to really keep. Because if you don't want to really keep it, you will. There are available places, available spaces where you can go and distinguish a pregnancy. So I'm not going to even get into the reproductive rights. You also got a right not to have sex. You also have a right to limit who you have sex with. You also have the right to put a condom on. You got a right to do a bunch of things if we want to talk about reproductive rights. Reproductive rights is not exclusive to just abortion alone. Let's get that. There are tons of ways to practice reproductive rights. But we got bills to pay. We got bills to pay. We got kids to put through college. We got kids to help them learn and get the proper resources in school, community-related resources. There are people who got transportation-related issues depending on the city that they're in. We got environmental issues. Your own physical, just the all fact of you, of everything black women go through to be beautiful. Their own just health-related beauty, as far as all of that is keeping up with their beauty, their self-image, their self-esteem. Those things are more important than Kamala Harris losing to Donald Trump. Your everyday life and everything that encompasses who you are is far more important. Because at the end of the day, whether she won or lost, it was not going to affect my bottom line. It was not. Black men voted for Kamala Harris at 85%. Those same white women, in just an evil, duplicitous nature, told y'all, even had the Hispanic, and let's talk about the line Hispanic women who voted for Donald Trump. One Hispanic woman got on a morning show, and I don't know what's wrong with these black men. Because, see, that's when I first heard and learned about this whole misandrous, act towards black men, shaming us to vote for Kamala when we already intended to vote. Now, you see, social media can be very tricky. Because, see, this is where we mix up social media with real life. Just because there's sectors like the manosphere and manosphere adjacent sectors who have anti-black woman sentiment, claiming they're conservative, and they vote against Kamala, the overwhelming majority of black men don't follow that theology, red pill theology. They voted for their own interests for this woman, in the fact that they don't like Donald Trump. And that's just a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. The bottom line is that you guys thought that white women were going to vote more for her than they wouldn't for Hillary. Hillary was blindsided. Kamala was blindsided. And at the end of the day, white women got what they wanted, and that was their man running the country. I don't give a damn how misogynistic he is. I don't give a damn if he's talking about touching a woman in the vagina. I don't give a damn if he's messing with porn stars. She told black women, I am comfortable with my man in the lead. I don't give a damn if he got 32 felonies. But these same women criticize a black man for having 1 or 2 felonies. running his household, telling black women you can do it on your own when you ain't doing a goddamn thing on your own. See, this is the con game of American culture. 93 in we got 93 people in the chat that are listening to what I'm saying. Listen to me. It's a con game. That's why I'm gonna say this. I stopped listening. I really stopped listening to MSNBC, CNN, some of the national networks. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I stopped listening, because it's a lot of fake and phoniness going on. Okay, a lot of fake and phoniness. Let's get the likes up, baby. Let's get the likes up. We got to understand that they're there to do a job. They're paid to say things. We don't know what they really think. We don't know what they really got going on. All we know is what they want us to know, what they want to tell us, what they want us to believe. They only believe in themselves, and they believe in a man. And they put Kamala in a position to lose. Kamala should have had a primary. Matter of fact, Biden should have bailed out early this year. Kamala should have had a primary, or she should have been made. It doesn't matter. Kamala needed at least 10 months. 8 to 10 months. 4 months was not going to cut it. Okay? Shout out to Terry. You're right. Whether they white or black, whether it's the left or right, they're still white. And I don't want to make it racial, but y'all made it racial. White women made it racial. Black women also that blindly followed this situation. Not all black women. I voted for Kamala. But what I'm saying is that you tried to make it about the demographics. But the main demographic that you all thought cared didn't. And they lied. They lied once again, like they lied to Hillary. There's no reason Hillary shouldn't have been the first female president. But she wasn't. There was no reason, despite concerns, despite the concerns that anybody would have about Kamala. I prefer Kamala Harris than Donald Trump. We've already had a Trump administration. Full of scandals, full of lies, full of people committing crimes. And we're going to get the same thing. It's going to be worse. It's going to be worse. Because this time he ain't running for re-election. He pretty much got a second term. And he gonna do what the hell he want, and he don't care. He don't have to be reelected again. So he's going to make sure those felonies disappear. He kept himself out of jail. One thing we can say, listen, I'm gonna say this. As I look at Donald Trump, I wish we would have had a young Donald Trump. Because a young Donald Trump, I would have voted for a 45, 50, 60-year-old Donald Trump. I wasn't voting for no 70, 80-year-old Donald Trump. Because if I want y'all to look at Donald Trump as he has de-evolved over time because of age, when you if you hear Donald Trump speak in interviews, even when Donald Trump did the Apprentice, Donald Trump sounded like a very intelligent, knowledgeable human being who had the success to back it up. The presidential Donald Trump is an idiot. And Donald Trump publicly said he voted, he ran, he'd been a Democrat all his life. He ran Republican because he knew they were the easiest to fool, which was true. He knew the fanatics. The man not stupid. Now, is he out of his rocker and everything else? Yes. But that's what you wanted. They were more comfortable. White women were more comfortable. Now I'm wondering what does the white manosphere has to say about this? Because I hear the black manosphere. What do y'all have to say? Because these are y'all women. Y'all women did this. 21 possibilities and all these other different people. So that's my position. I'm gonna go ahead and end it out because I gotta get to work, gotta get back to the practice, I got things to do. I got a session in an hour. But this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted this. She lost for a variety of reasons. Some were her own. The reaction of the fact that people are losing their mind over her losing, and you have other aspects of your life that are not being taken care of. Mainly talking about mental health. There are people who need marital counseling, relationship counseling, personal therapy. There are people who need substance abuse therapy, or both. But you worried about she lost, oh my God. Okay. And the very woman, black woman, I'll be curious if I get any reactions to this video. I want to hear what the black women have to say. Because you all, and listen, I'm going to say this. I voted for Kamala Harris, number one, because she a black woman. I did. Just like white women voted for Donald Trump because he was a white man. Because they wasn't voting for white women and they wasn't voting for a black woman. It's called identity politics. Hey, this is America. This is identity politics. See, it's a reason why we got, 45 presidents that were white and one that was black. If you don't call that identity politics, what the hell is identity politics? Like, the audacity of people to criticize black people on how they vote. And then we look at the history. See, and I knew we were going to get this. Here go Valeria Juarez. She's Indian, Irish. Man, nobody care about all that. Yeah, you can say she Indian, Irish, and all that, but when you see that woman, you see a black woman, and her dad is black, so I don't want to hear all that mess. And Jewish is not even a race. That's a religion. Okay? So, forget all of that. The bottom line, I'm not even playing that. I'm not playing that. Okay? Yeah, she's half Indian. Yeah, so what? The bottom line, when you see the woman, you see a black woman. You don't see an Indian woman. Okay? She went to Howard University, to a black university, and joined a black sorority. So stop. Okay? Shout out to everybody who's here. And there goes this other person, Jack Talk, saying Kamala's not a black woman. She was an agent of discord. Okay, yeah, okay. All right. Okay. So I guess Barack wasn't a black man either. Okay. But what we gotta understand, people vote what the way they want to vote. Vote on policy. The policy that benefits you. And if those policies benefit majority of black women, black men, black people exclusively, that's where we're going to go. We don't have political friends. We don't have political alliances. They want us to believe that, but we don't. So, appreciate again, guys. My analysis is that, guys, take a deep breath, calm down, woosah, relax. We're going to be fine. We're going to endure another, tumultuous 4 years like we did the last 4 and the 4 before that, because inflation is sky high. We got wars going on that we're spending all this money in the Middle East and with Israel and all these other different countries. We got issues with China. Our infrastructure is still crumbling. Our educational system is still mediocre. Our healthcare is not actually the level of care that's the problem. It's the execution of the finance. Healthcare finance is a problem. Okay? Those are the issues. Environmental issues. We worried about Democratic Party worrying about whether a boy could play in girls' sports and vice versa. Nobody cares about that. We don't. We really don't. At the end of the day, we care about what's in our wallet, our safety. We're talking the person that's coming from Eastern Europe illegally. They're not talking about the Canadian that's walking here freely with no question. They're talking about people south of the border who classify themselves as Latin. They want you back in your original countries. And he don't give a damn. But you're worried about Kamala Harris, and you're happy Trump. You vote against your own interests. So with that being said, guys, I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate you all for supporting me. But I got to get back to work. Y'all have a great day. Peace.